every equation that we've done so far has been written as y equals, but there is another way to write it. And this is written in what is called function notation. And the way that we read this part right here out loud is f of x. It's called function notation. And so the way that we would read this problem is we would say for f of x equals negative 4x plus 7, find each value. And so this first problem here, we read it as f of 2. And literally what it means is take that problem, f of x, and replace the x with 2. So instead of negative 4 times x plus 7, it's negative 4 times 2 plus 7. Just like that. Okay? So negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. And negative 8 plus 7 is negative 1. So f of 2 is negative 1. So our answer here is negative 1, but the advantage of function notation, and the reason why it's the preferred way to write answers, is because now we know what the ordered pair is. The ordered pair is 2, negative 1. The value of x is 2, and the value of y is negative 1. If all we wrote was just y equals negative 1, we only have half of the answer. We know that the y coordinate's negative 1, but we don't know what the x coordinate is. In function notation, if we write f of 2 equals negative 1, now we've got the complete picture. We know the x and the y when we write it out that way. So what about this? F of negative 3 plus 1. So the f of negative 3 means take the negative 4x plus 7 and replace the x with negative 3. The plus 1 means after you have done that, once that's completely finished, then you're going to put plus 1 on the end. So first we do f of negative 3, which means negative 4 times negative 3, and then we're going to do plus 1 on the end. And I'm going to do a little color changing here just so you can see the difference. There we go. So we do negative 4 times negative 3 plus 7. That's the f of negative 3 part. The plus 1 comes tacked onto the end. So negative 4 times negative 3 is 12. And 12 plus 7 plus 1 is 20. So that is our final answer there, 20. And that's function notation. And it's a much more efficient, much more information-rich way to write the answer to an equation because it tells us not only the answer, but also gives us a very quick way to write what we plugged in to get the answer.